everybody, I hope that you're all doing really well. So I am not going to be here for long because I am not feeling well. It's not anything serious, I've just a little bit sinusy. I had a bit of a sore throat and a dry cough yesterday. Not COVID, I did check, and it has kind of migrated up to the nose, so I'm feeling a bit like and it's pretty mild. It's just, as I've said before, like whenever I'm ill, even if it's like the slightest inconvenience, I am the worst person ever, and I'm like, oh, I'm so bad. But I'm here very briefly to talk about something that is very important, especially to this time of year, and that is Christmas chocolate boxes. Because something that came up earlier today was Kieran was reacting to, I think it was Evan Edinger's little battle of the Christmas chocolate boxes, or at least the UK Christmas chocolate boxes, where he was comparing 4 of the most popular Christmas chocolate boxes that are sold in the UK. So that would be Celebrations, Heroes, Quality Street and Roses. The conclusion that Evan came to being that Quality Street was the best one, which, having watched the video and seen his judgment on all of the different chocolates, I still think was completely wrong. I don't know how he got to the conclusion that Quality Street was the best one. It was clearly Celebrations, but that was not what Kieran over at KD Books was critiquing. Oh no, he was saying that in fact, no, not Quality Street is the best Christmas chocolate box, but Roses. Roses. I know that me and Kieran have lots of different opinions on books, on films, on music, on lots of different things, but I feel like this one is the most egregious. And I responded, I said, Roses? Well, yeah, if you like your chocolate to taste like plastic. I couldn't let it go unsaid. I thought, since I do need to do some work, I need to do some work on these Christmas chocolate boxes that my parents have got, I would talk about my own personal preferences. So no secret, my favourite of the 4 is Celebrations. We currently only have this little tiny pouch because my parents haven't actually bought a box of Celebrations this year. Every single year they try and do this, and I don't know what they think they're playing at. However, they have slightly mitigated it by buying a box of Maltesers. These Malteser teasers are definitely the most popular of the chocolates within the Celebrations box, so I completely understand why they ended up creating a separate one. I'm very grateful to them, but these are the best. The only dud in this entire selection for me is the Bounty. Snickers have kind of grown on me. They're not my favourite, but I will eat them. Heroes for me come a close second. I will eat pretty much anything here. My favourites being the Twisted and the Caramel. Oh, and the normal dairy milk. The dud in this is the eclair. The eclairs are the worst things ever. Anything that will rip your teeth out, any like very hard toffee, no me gusta. As you can see, my parents like Quality Street, and I feel like I should be a little bit more loyal to Quality Street because Quality Street are actually native of my hometown of Halifax, and it actually says at the bottom of every Quality Street tin, but honestly I find them a little bit blah. The only Quality Street that I really like are the caramel swirls. I used to love the toffee finger and the toffee penny, but like I say, same thing. I feel like they're going to rip my teeth out now that I'm a bit older, and then the rest of them are just a bit blah. Clearly not an issue that my parents have because they have 2 boxes of them. You will notice, Kieran, that Roses do not appear in my chocolate boxes, and that's because they are vile. But anyway, yes, this evening, whilst I'm not feeling particularly well, I am going to be sat here doing probably the most unhinged thing that I do as part of my Christmas celebrations. Shouldn't say celebrations, should say preparations. And that is that I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna go through all of these boxes. I'm gonna line up every single individual chocolate by type of chocolate. So like all the caramel swirls together, all of the Malteser teasers together. And then I'm going to put them into 2 separate boxes, a before Christmas box and an after Christmas box, or during and after Christmas box. I have recently implemented this because every single year my mum says that we're not allowed to touch the Christmas chocolates until Christmas Eve. And we just kind of stood looking at them for like the week before Christmas, just like, oh, I want the chocolate. And my mum quite rightly said that there is no point opening the boxes before Christmas because otherwise we will eat all of our favourites, and then come Christmas Day we'll just have the rubbish stuff that nobody likes. So recently I've implemented this plan where I go through all of these and I basically kind of 60-40 it, leaving us 40% for the week before Christmas and then 60% for Christmas and the week after Christmas. I'm probably not making any sense. It probably isn't very sense making, but it makes sense in my brain. If you think there are better things that I could be doing with my time, there absolutely are definitely things that I could be doing that are better, but it makes my brain happy. It's also not the weirdest little thing like this that I do with my life just to make my brain happy. Exhibit A, this is the little celebration pouch, and you see why we need to buy separate loads of Malteser teasers, because 3 compared to like 5 bounties. Who wants 5 bounties? Who wants 5 Snickers? What the